Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Whoa, bummer. Well, at least you get to see your insurance agent, right?
Yeah, you're right. Sure, my car got struck by lightning, but my Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Mike, is gonna help me figure it out. So awesome. Oh, here he is. Big Mike!
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent helps guide you through the process, so you don't have to go it alone.
At Moser Motors, we got you covered. From plug-in hybrids to full electric vehicles.
From small trucks to the F-150, all the way up to Super Duties, Moser Motors has got you covered.
From small SUVs to mid-size SUVs, up to large SUVs, Moser Motors has you covered.
And be sure to come in and check out our lineup of Lincolns.
Heavy-duty mechanics trucks with welders, air compressors, and cranes. Dump trucks in every size. You need to move a couple thousand gallons of water? We got the truck. Full commercial shop for your heavy truck service needs. When you think about it, Moser Ford has a vehicle for almost every single application.
Sharing happiness, displaying confidence, and promoting health. Your smile does a lot for you.
And at Riverstone Dental, we make smiles happen.
Across 2 locations at Riverstone Dental, our compassionate dentists and caring staff provides unparalleled care to patients of all ages. Using the latest technology and procedures, we offer an extensive list of general dentistry services. Whether you're stopping in for your routine cleaning and checkup, or you need restorative care, including implants, crowns, bridges, and more, we'll provide quick, comfortable care. Additionally, we perform orthodontic procedures as well. With traditional metal braces or the convenient Invisalign system, we can help you perfect your beautiful smile. Riverstone Dental. We make smiles happen.
Any brand, any color. You break it, we'll fix it. Nussbaum Mechanical is located just north of Berne. Along with over 175 years of combined service in the field, Nussbaum Mechanical offers a wide range of rental equipment and attachments. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or starting from scratch, whether it's new or used, they can help to find the right machine for you. Stop and see the full line of Gale and Manitou equipment with leasing and financing options available, along with a full line of Manitou parts and attachments. Call 260-589-3802 to find out what we have to offer.
At Swiss Village, our mission is simple: pursuing life together. Every day, we create a community where life is full, active, and meaningful. Here, neighbors become friends, team members feel like family, and every moment matters. Whether you're searching for a vibrant place to live or a rewarding place to work, you'll find it here at Swiss Village. Swiss Village, pursuing life together. Learn more at swissvillage.org.
At Southern Wells, we are dedicated to offering unique educational experiences.
Our exceptional career and technical education and College Core programs provide hands-on learning that prepares students for various careers in higher education and also instill a deep respect for hard work and innovation.
Collaboration between students and staff is at the heart of everything we do. Our family values guide us as we prepare our students to succeed beyond the classroom.
Welcome to Southern Wells, where people are empowered to become their personal best.
Do you have sports injuries, knee pain, shoulder pain, headaches, arthritis pain, or just want to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Reynolds Chiropractic is the answer. Dr. Jade utilizes gentle, low-force, instrument-assisted, and hands-on adjusting. Dr. Jade treats patients of all ages, from birth to the very mature. Dr. Jade will help your injuries heal faster and help you live a more active and pain-free life. They offer BioFreeze, Sombra, pillows, back braces, and orthomolecular supplements. Dr. Jade is currently accepting new patients, so make your appointment today and visit Reynolds Chiropractic, where patient comfort and care are our first priority.
Welcome to Bellmont High School, where tonight it is non-conference play with the Bellmont Braves here at the TP playing against the Canterbury Cavaliers. That's right. You're here with Berne Witness Media, myself, Corbin Boldemeyer. Clint Anderson is on production tonight, and we've got the infamous Gary Hendershot on the camera up above. So tonight will be very interesting. This is Belmont's third game of the season. They are 0-2 at this point. They'll be playing against the Canterbury Cavaliers, as we mentioned. This is their first game of the season, so it'll be very interesting to see
Kind of odd to me that Canterbury's playing their first game. I mean, it's not a football school.
No, well, yeah, that's true. Exactly.
They have soccer, but
soccer.
I don't know that they went that late in
No,
the season, so it kind of boggles me that they're not starting until December.
Well, and the fact that soccer finishes before football anyway. I mean, they're done with their tournament play quite a while before the football season. But nonetheless, like I said, we'll have a lot of unanswered questions to begin with tonight, and it'll be as we go along through the night, we'll learn a lot about both teams, obviously. Bellmont, again, they are 0-2. They lost to both Carroll and Concordia. Concordia was a very winnable game, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, Bellmont went on several stretches where they just could not get the ball to fall. And I know some people were asking earlier tonight what I thought about Bellmont. And I said, well, it's so hard to tell. They're so young and so inexperienced that the team that you see now, it won't even be anywhere close to the same team that you'll see late in the season.
Right. And a lot of teams are, it's, especially with a younger lineup, you're not exactly sure what you have. And early on in the season, coaches will mess with rotations and get different combinations of players out there to see what clicks and what works best.
Yeah.
So what you see early in the season, is probably a far cry from what you'll see as the season progresses. I think once you get into January, you start to see what the coach thinks works best.
Absolutely.
And you'll see more and more of that. But, this will be a game tonight. We have no idea what Canterbury has with no games in. But like you said, Belmont's coming in 0-2. The two teams they've played, Concordia and Carroll, probably going to be solid teams all season long.
Yep, absolutely.
So, those aren't bad losses, but I think they're looking to get off the schneid here tonight and get their first win. Yeah,
absolutely. And there again, I talked to the Canterbury coach a little bit earlier, and he said, he expects his team to make a pretty good run in the tournament later on. As I asked him, I said, I know it's always tough from year to year, but you kind of know what you've got returning. And he said the ones we want to keep an eye out for is Aaron Padmallingham, and then also Nicholas Collins are two of their go-to guys that will be a key on the floor for them.
Gotcha.
For Bellmont, Jake Hackman will lead the most of the charge from the ball handling standpoint. But you also have Daniel Selking, obviously, is going to be their utility guy all around. I mean, if he needs to drive, he can drive. He can shoot from 30 feet if he needs to. But there again, Jake Hackman is the one along with Daniel Selking, that have the experience from last year. Bellmont only has 3 seniors on the team, and unfortunately, Bo Baker is out due to a labrum surgery, I believe is what it was, on his left shoulder. And I don't know if he'll return yet this season or not. I know he wants to make sure he's rehabilitated very, very well for the baseball season, understandably, as he's already committed to Taylor.
I've not heard that.
I was thinking he committed to Taylor, or one of the Indiana schools anyway. So, there again, congratulations to him. But hopefully he's able to come back before the end of the season. And then the other senior that we've got is Jack Johnson, and he'll see limited time. But for Peyton Selking, the thing that we've gotten to recognize that whoever is willing to hustle, get on the floor, put a lot of pressure on defensively, will get some playing time pretty inevitably.
Yeah, and we talk about the fact they only have 3 seniors, and just 2 years ago, the lineup was basically all seniors. So it has been a bit of a transition, and I think this is the group probably that he's hoping, can gel together and over the next year or two really become a force on the basketball floor. Yeah,
there is a very talented between the sophomore, junior classes, and there again we got some freshmen coming in, some eighth graders next year that are coming in. There's quite an array of talented athletes, and talking a little bit about that, I was actually asked to be on the steering committee to look for a football coach, and we recognize that talent, and we've got a lot of support to go out and find somebody that really can bring these kids back out, even at football. So we recognize that there's a lot of talent in the school, and just a matter of getting them back out in some of these sports and then getting into multiple sports. That's the thing that's key at a school the size of Bellmont, Adams Central, South Adams, and those places. So
right, and you get the right person in charge and keep them there, and good things happen. And there's no better example of that than right here with the girls basketball program and Andy Heim.
Absolutely.
He struggled for a few years.
Yep.
But he got his program established in that time, and it's been nothing but great ever since. So
absolutely,
hopefully Peyton can get that going here with the basketball team with this, this talent coming up, and then, whoever they find to take over the football program, same thing. But you get some stability at the top.
That's right.
And it really helps everything on the way down.
That's exactly what we heard from the administrators, that they're on board to give us some backing to find somebody that's a good one. So that's always exciting when they're going to support, to go out and really look for that top-notch coach down the road. So, like I said, I know in the past it's been a situation where they always wanted to try and keep it within the school, but I think we got to get outside of that paradigm, so to speak, of unfortunately there's programs that don't know how to lose. I've said this for years. There's certain programs that don't know how to lose, whether they've lost a game or not.
Right.
They're going to tell you why they should have won. And then you got teams that don't know how to win, and it's just something that builds over time, and I think we got to start completely fresh. And so pretty exciting to hear what the plans are there. So this is part of the Berne Witness pregame show. We're going to go back for a few messages from our sponsors, and we'll be back right after this.
We plan for everything, always looking ahead to successfully navigate the ups and downs that life brings our way. So why is planning your funeral pushed to the back of the list? The answer to that question is different for everyone, but the staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want you to know that this process is easy, stress-free, and is a wonderful gift that you can give your family. Pre-plan today. Give us a call at 260-724-7167 to set up an appointment.
Steve Rich has been serving all of Adams County as a Good Neighbor State Farm agent from his office in Decatur since 1980. For all of your auto, home, life, and business insurance, Steve can show you what being a good neighbor is all about. Call or text Steve at 728-2933 or stop by his office at 230 South 2nd Street in Decatur from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. He can even meet you in the evening or on Saturday by appointment. All your insurance needs under one roof. To combine and save, talk with State Farm agent Steve Rich.
Mitchell Enterprises Corporation is a trucking and feed sales company located in Bluffton, Indiana. Owner Luke Bright is a lifetime resident of Adams County and proudly sells a variety of show feeds and supplements. Sunglow and Linder show feeds are the most popular among other supplements and livestock care that they stock daily. Mitchell Enterprises would be happy to help with any of your feed needs and are always looking to hire CDL drivers in the area. Contact Luke and his team at 260-353-1050 or check them out at mitchellenterprises.com.
At Bellmont, your career starts in the classroom. With 16 career and technical education programs, we are the home of the biggest collection in Adams and Wells County. From arts to trade to business. We are Bellmont. Good at learning, good at life.
I'm still alive, and I was here just 1 year. I fell and broke my hip, and so walking is the best thing for me. And this is a wonderful place to walk.
Here at Adams Woodcrest, we offer assisted living with your independence in mind. We welcome your small furry friends. Come enjoy an outdoor stroll on our lovely grounds or participate in numerous activities with friends and residents. Adams Woodcrest is extraordinary living where everyone is family.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
Do you know all of the services provided at Decatur Hardware and Rental? We're a U-Haul dealer. We fill grill tanks, test pool water, custom mix paint, cut keys, ship UPS packages, cut glass, rent tents, tables, and chairs, a trencher, skid loader, tractor, sod cutter, scaffolding, and so many more items. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, or paint. Decatur Hardware and Rental can make your project much easier to complete. Decatur Hardware and Rental, across from the Bungie plant, do it best.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
Are you looking for a place where Christian values meets compassionate care? Christian Care Retirement Community has an independent living, assisted living, specialized memory care, and their new short-term rehabilitation program designed for the best in recovery. The mission of Christian Care is enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate service, rooted in faith, guided by love, and dedicated to respect and stewardship. Join them in the experience to support community where Christian values shine through. Christian Care Retirement Community, where faith and care come together.
If you're looking for new flooring, K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years. Owners Mike and Ella Clifton, along with their amazing staff, take great pride in serving you. Check out our showroom for a variety of manufacturers and distributors consisting of carpet, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs. K&N Carpet is the only Mohawk floorscapes dealer in the Fort Wayne area. So give us a call at 260-639-3591 and come see the experts in flooring at 12108 US 27 South, or check us out on Facebook.
We're back at the TP here at Bellmont High School, where we are with the Berne Witness pregame show, getting ready to start here in just about 7 minutes here with the Krickeburg Auction and Realty scoreboard. Real estate auctions, property auctions, and farm equipment auctions are a great way to find what you're looking for. Kirkenberg Auction and Realty can help. Call 260-724-7402 or visit kjauction.com for help. As I mentioned, this is the Berne Witness pregame show. You're with myself, Corbin Boltemeyer, Clint Anderson on production, and giving me some extra help here on the color, as well as Gary Hendershot on the camera. Bellmont Braves are still on the floor here, as I said, with about 6.5 minutes left. Canterbury has gone back to their locker room to get their final words in. And we were talking about, we don't have a lot to discuss pregame here because it is Canterbury's first game of the season. Bellmont's 0-2. They had at least one of those games where it was very winnable. I know at Carroll I wasn't able to be there. At Concordia they had a couple stretches where they just couldn't hit it. In all honesty, if they shot even a decent field goal percentage, they would have come away with a win, I think, out of Concordia. And I heard likewise it was very similar with the Carroll game. So we'll see if they can't string that together for 4 quarters tonight and really give Canterbury a battle here and then maybe come up on the winning side. Also on other webcasts tonight, we've got girls basketball. It's Southern Wells at Bluffton. Also girls basketball is Woodland at AC. Then we've got boys basketball, which is right here with us, Canterbury, Bellmont. And then also we've got Northeastern at South Adams. So if there's any of those others that you might be interested in, you can split your screen and watch a couple of us at one time or hear one of us, I guess, turn one of us down, right?
Right.
Shut us down. Yep. So it is, like I said, new season for everybody. We will see totally different teams from early on now till the season does wrap up in March when they get into the tournament season. But it's always fun and exciting this time of year, not knowing what to expect as the season begins.
Now, is this the home opener for the Bellmont boys, I believe?
This is the home opener,
Yeah,
yes.
They were at Carroll and at Concordia.
Yep.
So, they're in a friendlier confines, something they're familiar with, the shooting backgrounds and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
You think that would play into it, and maybe you wouldn't see those scoring droughts like they saw in those first 2 games.
Yep.
So hopefully that plays into their favor tonight. And going up against the Canterbury team that has yet to take the floor in a contest this year, benefits them, and they can pick up their first win.
Yeah, and Canterbury has had some decent teams in recent years, so obviously it'll be very interesting to see how what they put on the floor tonight. As Coach said, they've got a couple key players, one senior and one junior that'll be leading the charge, and from there they'll have some support players as well, and that's much like Bellmont. Bellmont will have Daniel Selking that they kind of revolve around, but you've got Jake Hackman that has been seen a share of action in the varsity realm over the last few years, but he's going to handle the ball much tonight and direct that offense. And then from there you'll have Cameron Summers down underneath, who doesn't have a ton of height, but he can jump out of the ceiling, that's for sure. And that's one thing they continue to try and work with him, is to stay on his feet as he's doing the working defensively. He is easy on that ball fake to get up in the air knowing he can jump, and unfortunately it's to his detriment at times. Now as we get down to about 3.5 minutes, the Bellmont Braves do head off to the locker room themselves and get their last word. So we will be to the starting lineup here right now. So the starting lineup, we'll start off with the Canterbury Cavaliers. Starting at one guard, a senior, number 2, Sean Lucangira. Lucangira, yes. I asked Coach how you pronounce that. It's a mouthful. It's almost like a Boltemeyer or one of them. Then starting at a forward, a junior, number 10, Noah Hayes. Starting at another forward, a sophomore, number 11, Ben Harden. Starting at a guard, a senior, number 12, Aaron Mollingham. And then starting at a forward center, going to be junior, number 33, Nicholas Collins. Now for your home team on the scoreboard, it'll be Bellmont Braves starting at one guard, a 5'10" junior, number 5, Isaac Baker. Starting at another guard, a 6'1" senior, number 10, Jake Hackman. Starting at another guard, it'll be a 6' sophomore, number 11, Daniel Selking. Starting at a forward, a 6'3" junior, number 21, Cameron Summers. And rounding out the lineup, it'll be a 6'1" guard, number 10, wearing number 34, a sophomore wearing number 34, Jack Schultz. And with that, that is our starting lineup for tonight. Like I said, we're waiting for them to come back out onto the floor. We'll wrap things up here in just a few moments, and we'll be off to the national anthem here before you know it. And we're going to go back for a few messages, and we'll be back right after this.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle, or are you looking for a rental van or trailer? CMA Truck and Auto provides a variety of vehicles in a variety of price ranges, and Swiss City Vans offers rental services for a range of equipment. We invite you to visit us in person at the south edge of Berne on US 27, or to visit us online at cmatruckandauto.com, where you can sort our inventory by price range. You can also visit our Facebook page, where we keep in touch with our customers and promote giveaways. Enjoy the vehicle buying process without hidden fees or high-pressure sales at CMA.
Are you sick of working 12-hour shifts and weekends at your current job? Come join our team at Smith Brothers Berne, where we pride ourselves in providing our employees with a family atmosphere, a Monday through Friday work week, and a clean and air-conditioned work environment. Our employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $16 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with yearly bonus incentives and a competitive benefits package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at 356 Monroe Street in Berne.
Innovative instruction, award-winning programs, exceptional curriculum. At South Adams, we believe in the power of community. Here, we support each other, celebrate together, and treasure what truly matters most: family. We are Starfires.
Apartment living at its best, with an exceptional location and affordable living. Located on 000 Road in Berne, Eastview Apartments are currently offering spacious 2-bedroom apartment homes with full-size washer, dryer, range, refrigerator, dishwasher, disposal, free maintenance, private entrances, balcony or patio, and much more. Please call 260-589-8602 for further information. We know you will be proud to call Eastview Apartments your home.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, huge selection of colors, plus Ace's award-winning service, you can be confident you're getting the best. Then buy in store or online for curbside pickup or free delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Your local Ace has everything you need, and since we're right around the block, we'll deliver your paint for free.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
For nearly 70 years, Baumgartner attorneys have provided dependable legal services to you, your parents, and your grandparents.
With both Dave and Nick Baumgartner providing legal services, you can be assured that we'll be here for generations to come. Whether your legal needs include estate planning, estate settlements, real estate, corporations, LLCs, or personal injury, we're here to serve you.
So come and visit us in Berne or call 589-3139. Baumgartner Attorneys. Legal services for you and your family.
In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
At Fisher Dental, we fix teeth.
We also develop relationships with our patients and create lifelong friends.
Here at Fisher Dental, we clean, extract, and fill teeth. We also make crowns, bridges, partials, and dentures.
At Fisher Dental, we like smiles. And remember, we've got your back. And your teeth.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also a double-pane window that apparently weighs 800 pounds owner. An inconveniently located electrical outlet owner. And a kitchen floor made for triple axles owner. Fortunately, you're also an American Standard owner, which means you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going, no matter what happens. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Or American Standard dealer, Don Myers, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
For over 70 years, Bixler Insurance has provided financial protection for our communities.
We will protect your auto, home, farm, and business of any size.
We can protect your family with a life insurance policy and help navigate your health insurance options, including Medicare and Marketplace products.
The world of insurance definitely has its ups and downs.
But as an independent agency, we have strong relationships with several companies to meet your specific needs.
Stop by or call us in Berne, Geneva, Decatur, Portland, or Woodburn.
At FM Investment Services, we continue to serve and advise our clients with dedication and experience, and our team includes 2 registered investment professionals. Lee Flickinger, with over 30 years of experience helping clients navigate their financial journeys, and Lori Garwood, bringing more than 25 years of investment expertise to the table. Together, Lee and Lori are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, and supporting them is Tina Marbaugh, administrative assistant, who has 4.5 years of experience in the investment field. Call us today, 260-368-9939 to schedule your consultation. FM Investment Services, experience you can trust, advice you can count on.
Did you just see that?
What? I didn't see anything.
I can't believe my eyes.
You should know what you're looking at.
And we're here to help you. Come see Dr. Lehman
or Dr. Bixler
or Dr. Baum
at Lehman and Bixler Optometrists World Headquarters, Berne, Indiana.
They helped us, and they could probably help you.
Trust your vision to Lehman and Bixler Optometrists.
Good call, Raph.
We are Best One.
The best tires, the best customer service.
Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Visit our store or bestoneofmonroe.com to shop tires, request an appointment, and more. See these? See us at Best One of Monroe. Selling tires, serving people.
Welcome back to Bellmont High School, where tonight, again, it is the Bellmont Braves taking on the Canterbury Cavaliers here at the TP. You're with Berne Witness Media. Along, you're with Clint Anderson at production, Gary Hendershot on the camera, and myself, Corbin Boldemeyer, here speaking. So if you want to watch it and turn me off, you have that opportunity tonight, right? They're just wrapping up the introductions for the home team, the Bellmont Braves here, in their starting lineup. And we'll be in action here shortly. We'll be going into the first quarter, the Bixler Insurance first quarter. Let Bixler Insurance take the confusion out of the insurance process. Bixler Insurance is a full-service agency that can assist with all your insurance needs. Got 8 minutes on the Kirkenberg Auction Realty scoreboard, ready to get started here. The referees are getting their covers taken off now, and Canterbury is on the court, ready to go.
Big Jared Adler. It's always an advantage for an officiating crew when he's on your staff.
Yeah, I know.
Because when it comes to throwing up that jump ball, he usually just drops it down to him.
Boy, I wouldn't hardly know that's any different than the kid that was in high school back in the day. He's kind of had the same problem a lot of us old Mary guys have had. He hasn't gotten any shorter, but we just get a little bit
Don't say
sturdier.
Okay.
Sturdier. What were you thinking I was going to say?
Adam Central legend.
Exactly.
Adler.
He was a heck of a player, that's for sure.
Got to follow that up with something nice.
That's right. Opening tip up goes to Canterbury.
Bellmont comes out in a man-to-man.
Back underneath, kicks it back out. A shot by Ben Harden for 3. Quick basket right there by Harden.
Good start there for Canterbury. It's always nice to see one go in early.
That's right. I got to put pressure on him. Turnover by Bellmont. Quickly up the floor, we've got Noah Hayes. Back out to Harden. Goes over to Laguirre Kara. Rebound comes back to Bellmont. Got Jake Hackman out top. Back over to Baker now. Down to the far corner. Shot is up. That's Luke. Sorry.
Jack Schultz.
Jack Schultz on the shot. You'd think I don't know these guys. For the 3, it ties things right up here. As if I haven't watched these guys play all their whole lives here. We got a foul underneath. Got the ball down to Nicholas Collins and foul quickly.
Giving a sign like he hit him in the head. I didn't see that. But
so it'll be Belmont's first foul. I didn't hear who they say that was. I didn't see who got that arm. Was that Summers?
Yeah, I think so. Took it off the scoreboard pretty quick.
I don't think they even got it up there, did they?
Maybe not.
There it is, yep. On Cameron Summers, that'd be his first. Belmont comes back. Selking short on the shot. Rebound comes back to Canterbury.
No hesitation there by Selking. Just came up a little short.
Yep.
Another quick whistle there. I think this one's going on Selking.
That's 2 quick ones. And on Bellmont, unfortunately, those of you that aren't familiar, they only get 5 per quarter now, and then they automatically go to the 2 shots. So those can mount pretty quickly.
And Dylan and Coop had an interesting conversation about the loss of the 1 and bonus and how much that impacts the game. And I tend to agree with them. I kind of missed the 1 and bonus.
I do too. That was a strategy. You know, there's a lot of strategy to that.
Right, and it takes some strategy out of the game.
Yep, definitely have eliminated a lot of that strategy. Canterbury shows a little pressure, then backs off to half court here. Jake Hackman down to Cameron Summers, top of the key. Over to Selking, up for 3. Off the back of the rim, tip back and forth. Ball is rebounded by Canterbury. Oh boy, he's going to be hard to stop under there. Nicholas Collins shows his force underneath there and definitely was not to be stopped. So
that was a strong move too. Somebody's going to have to come over and help on him when he starts to make a move to the basket.
And that vertical with it. Oh, and Collins now steals the ball and he takes it right down and missed the stuff. Oh.
Didn't quite have his feet under him when he went up for that.
Bellmont unfortunately had their opportunity. They got the rebound and then turned it over, stepping on the baseline there. But Collins last second, I think, kind of wanted to stuff it home instead of going for the layup. And from 3 right here, off the back of the rim. Oh, Canterbury gets the rebound once again.
Had Lanigan. Collins with position again.
Back again, and got Jack Schultz off the ground, but really didn't matter. Little ball fake got him off the ground and went right up with it anyway.
Bellmont really doesn't have much size to go down there and contend with him.
No, they sure don't. That's going to be a tough one for him. Jake Hackman gets a shot blocked. Oh, boy. Wow. Belmont's going to take a quick timeout right there. With that, we're going to go back to a few messages from our sponsors. We'll be right back after this.
Rooted in the community and backed by extensive experience, Adams Health is here to diagnose the most complex conditions with care and compassion. We offer specialty care in women's health, orthopedics, sports medicine, urology, gastroenterology, pulmonology, neurology, and more. With multiple locations in Adams County, you'll get the care you need close to home. We see new patients quickly because your health shouldn't have to wait. Visit adamshospital.org to schedule today. Your health is our priority.
When I wear Betsy's clothes, I feel confident. I feel like everything is very flattering. It's stylish, but yet modest. Her actual brand, those are my favorite clothes. Betsy stands out because her prices stay consistent. I like that she keeps her prices affordable, but I also like that it's trendy stuff too. So if you have an event coming up, you can always find something fun, something colorful, something different that not everybody else is gonna have.
Welcome back to Bellmont High School, where we have an inadvertent clock. Mary Freet, does that look like? Wait a minute, what'd they do that for? Shot for Selking from 3 off the back of the rim once again. Boy, rebound once again. They're hustling, that's for sure. We've got Luga Kingier.
That's a nice block there.
Nice block there by Summers. Oh, and a double dribble on Isaac Baker. Peyton Selking is getting a little intense over there, trying to get his boys fired up, that's for sure. Canterbury's jumped out to an early 9-3 lead, little polar opposite of the JV matchup, where Bellmont won that one 59-18. So,
well, I think Canterbury's energy on the offensive end isn't being matched by Bellmont.
Luca Kingier again missed. Rebound comes back to Selking with Bellmont. Takes it all the way to the basket. So there's 2 for Selking. That's his first 2 of the night.
Zero hesitation there by Daniel Selking. Just took it right to the rim.
I think they're going to have to. I don't think they can hesitate.
Right.
Canterbury covers that floor pretty good.
There was a nice job coming down to help out on Collins.
Yeah. 3. I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter. They're going to have others. Ben Harden on a 3 again. So that's his second 3 of the night.
Well, and having the inside-outside presence that they
have,
that's big. Collins draws a double team. That means somebody else doesn't have anyone on him.
Jack Schultz from 3. Little short off the front of the rim. Hustled down by Hackman.
Summers.
Shot up, put by Cameron Summers. Out of bounds. Oh, they say it went off of Canterbury, so Bellmont will get that ball back. Score is now 12-5 on the Krukenberg Auction Realty scoreboard. Isaac Baker here in the corner, knocked out of his hands there again by Ben Harden.
Jackson Garrett checking in for Canterbury.
Must be Garrett. Heard Mr. Mackey here. Selking looks to shoot, gets it out to Jack Schultz. Over to Isaac Baker, back top of the key to Schultz. Selking from about 25, 26 feet off the rim. Rebound comes back to Canterbury. Quickly down the floor. Oh, stolen, turned over by Canterbury. Bellmont quickly up the floor down to the corner. Selking kicks it out to Cameron Summers. Couldn't quite handle it. Schultz tries to drive underneath and turns it over once again. Oh boy, quick underneath. Got Cameron up in the air, but that was good by Garrett for 2.
Canterbury's really just come out here and kind of punched Bellmont right in the nose.
They sure have. Oh. Hackman picked his dribble up top of the key. Well, hopefully this little bit of a dry spell that they've seen has been the one they're going to have for the game. Cameron Summers turns the ball over for Bellmont. That's their 4th turnover already.
Yeah, Canterbury's getting their hands into the passing lanes
sure
and just
are.
causing all kinds of trouble.
No, Hayes out top once again. I'm sorry, Harden up top again. Lindgraf.
Job there by Selking.
Bats the ball away. off of Bellmont. Easton Baker now into the lineup for Isaac Baker. Easton Baker, just a freshman on the varsity squad here. Another inadvertent buzzer. Oh, off the shot or off the side of the rim. Lindgraf was way
Passed
off.
to nobody.
Unfortunately, Schultz passed it to the wrong man, and they had man step in there. That was Pat Mellingham, and he put it right back for two under their own basket. One of those things you don't do, make that pass underneath the basket, right? That was Cameron Summers, drove into the basket. Came up empty. Summers from three, hits it.
Canterbury's doing a good job of, coming out and guarding Selking.
Yep, score now 16-8 in favor of Canterbury.
Belmont shifted to his zone.
Oh boy, there we go again underneath. It's so hard to stop Nicholas Collins underneath there. He's a big presence and he's very strong, obviously.
Right, and good with the ball. And
yeah.
Strong
Summers
post
for
presence.
three once again, in and out. Rebound comes back to Canterbury. Oh, Selking forces a nice turnover there. Got his hand in there on the dribble and forced it off the Canterbury ball handler.
Yeah. Impressive control there by Selking in the air.
Easton Baker gets the ball inbounds to Jake Hackman. Selking at top, Schultz. Oh boy, errant pass. Cameron Summers. Oh, they called back and forth, even though the ball was tipped away.
They're evidently saying that Canterbury didn't touch it. Belmont had just lost control.
Huh. Guess that was my mistake. That's another turnover for Belmont. That's 5 already that I'm showing.
That's not a good number for a quarter.
No, sure isn't. So Canterbury will take the last shot from 3 off the rim. Schultz comes back quickly with the ball. Going to take a drive all by himself. And the ball tipped away. He's going to get 2 shots on it, so right idea.
Shooting, yep.
Pat Mallingham, I hear Mr. Mockey having a hard time spitting some of these names out too.
Yeah, there's a couple of them there that
yeah,
not common.
Jack Schultz hits his first one. Again, every free throw attempt now is 2 shots unless you've hit the bucket. A long shot there for Canterbury, just off the mark. So with that, that is at the end of the first quarter. It's 18-10 in favor of the Canterbury Cavaliers. And we're going to go back to a message from our sponsors. We'll be back right after this.
Bluff and Harrison MSD, schools of excellence, schools of choice.
Every moment matters.
At Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt, we know that building your reputation goes far beyond the success of today. It is a constant effort to see the needs of others before your own and working to be better every day. We believe in this motto and know that you are worth the effort. The staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want to walk beside you, and the honor to do so is not taken lightly. For information on how we can better serve you and your family, give us a call at 724-7167.
Back to Belmont High School. We're getting ready to start the second quarter here at the TP. Canterbury jumped out early and often in that first quarter, and as you said, kind of smacked Belmont in the face. Score is 18-10 after the first quarter. Belmont had 5 turnovers early. If I didn't miss a couple. It was pretty helter-skelter both ways. So didn't have any jump ball, so Bellmont will start with the ball here in this quarter.
Give Canterbury credit for the pressure they're creating on defense, because Bellmont just hasn't gotten into any kind of rhythm.
No, absolutely not. Uh-oh. Turnover right there again to start the second quarter. Once again, Jack Schultz tried to force it inside. Calling a illegal screen, or I guess pick, whatever you want to call that there.
Yeah.
Holding the defender back behind him. So that'll be the first turnover of the second quarter for Canterbury. Daniel Selking was held to just 2 points in that first quarter. A little too hard by Isaac Baker off the glass. The rebound goes back to Canterbury. Sean Langingham. The Gira. Misses the shot. Now the rebound goes back to Bellmont. Taken away again by Luka Gira. Left-handed layup. Missed it. Finally off of Canterbury, out of bounds. So like a hot potato there for a minute.
So Canterbury hasn't been able to convert on those two.
Yeah, luckily for Bellmont.
Yeah. Bellmont's got to be stronger with the basketball.
Canterbury with two guys had 6 points in that first quarter. 4 total scores. Isaac Baker out top. Back to Summers. Drives it, going to see if he can't take it one-on-one. A little too hard on the finger roll. Oh, Jake Hackman gets the rebound and draws a foul. Oh, and they're going to give him 2 shots.
Yeah. Almost been to the foul line a handful of times
Yeah.
now.
Jake Hackman's first shot off the back of the rim. Yeah, you can't have too many of those when they're trying to make up every point that they can tonight, huh?
Right.
Second one also off the back of the rim. Rebound goes back to Canterbury.
And they can't control the ball there.
They can't control it, out of bounds. So a turnover, rebound, and a turnover for Canterbury.
No, Hayes right there for the rebound, just unable to bring it in.
That's the 4th turnover of the contest for Canterbury as well. Quick inbound pass. Isaac Baker up for 2. Ball's controlled by Lengraf. Oh, and a turnover once again by Selking. Kicks it out to Isaac Baker for 3. Off the back of the rim. Dribbles around. Canterbury gets the rebound.
Lost control of it there a little bit.
Controlled by Lengraf. Goes out to Luka Gira. Back to Lengraf, and he hits the 3. Wide open out there by himself. Takes advantage of it. Now scores 21-12 in favor of Canterbury. Pace has slowed down a little bit. They tried to feed underneath to Easton Baker, but wasn't able to get to it. So with that, Coach Selking is going to take another timeout. We're going to go back for a few messages, and we'll be back shortly.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops with the Helena Acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is Hydrahume, an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
Krukenberg Auction and Realty of Decatur is dedicated to providing you with a grand auction experience. Their stellar team has over 100 years of combined listing and sales experience, specializing in auctioning homes, personal property, land, farms, equipment, antiques, and business liquidations. Licensed in Indiana and Ohio. Call Krugerberg Auction and Realty at 724-7402 or stop by 1030 South 13th Street in Decatur. Make the best choice by making Krugerberg Auction and Realty your first choice for grand auction and realty experience.
Back to action here at Bellmont as Canterbury inbounds the ball. Oh, underneath you got Collins once again. They batted away. No good. Rebound comes back to Bellmont. Pushing it up the floor over to Isaac Baker from 3. Off the rim once again. Bobbled around. Rebound goes to Canterbury as they push it up. Oh, boy, you got Collins underneath. They weren't able to get him stopped beforehand. He gets the old-fashioned three-point opportunity for an old-fashioned three-point play. And one here.
Coach Adams showing some intensity down there on the sideline, too. He likes what his team's bringing to the floor right now.
Collins with one shot here. It's good for the three-point play.
The big man has been key for Canterbury. Between him and the three-point prowess, it's just been more than Bellmont can handle right now.
Well, Collins now has 9 points on the game already, so just like you said, huge presence. And I think he's going to be a pretty big presence no matter who they play this year, to be honest with you. Selking for 3 off the back of the rim once again and over the back of the backboard. So that will be a turnover. It goes to Canterbury. It's 8th turnover for Bellmont. Really mounting. That'll drive Coach Selking nuts. We were talking on the break. That's one thing that's his key is, fundamentals. Not that every coach doesn't like it, but that's super. Lugan Kingira from 3, and he missed that one. Selking comes back down with the rebound. Over to the far corner. This time is Jack Schultz for 3. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it is Jack Schultz. I'm looking through banners here, folks, so I apologize.
The one tough corner
I cannot see that far corner very easily. So, Lugan Kagira. Oh, and he missed it over the rim. And again, Jake Hackman gets the rebound and draws a foul.
Not a bad foul by Harden there.
Nope.
Get in the way because that was going to be
a
2-on-1 at best. So get in the way, commit the foul, and
that is the third foul of the quarter on Canterbury. It'd be kind of nice for Bellmont to be able to draw a couple more quick fouls and add some points without the clock running.
Yeah, and getting to the foul line hasn't been an issue for them. Converting when they get there has been.
Cameron Summers for 3, and he hits it. Cameron Summers is hitting his shot. They got her shot tonight.
3-point baskets are bringing him back.
Over to the far side for Canterbury, it's Pad Lanningham. Luke Kingira, and he turned it over.
Not a good pass.
Selking going to take it right to the rim. Tries to dish it over to the far corner. Draws a foul.
It's going to go on Pat Mallingham.
Pad Mallingham. I think is what it is again. They said I asked Coach before, and I was trying to remember in my head how they went, but Pad Mallingham, I think is what it is. Schultz from 3. Oh, in and out. Unfortunately, rebound comes back down to Luca Kingira for Canterbury, and he draws a foul from Cameron Summers now. So that'll be Bellmont's second team foul of the quarter, I believe. Ball goes back over Pat Lanningham at the top of the key. Lengraf back over to Pat Lanningham. Oh, and he throws it away. Isaac Baker going to take it to the hole. Gets fouled there again by Luca Gigira.
Again, through the foul line for Bellmont.
Yeah, and it'll be 2 shots the rest of the quarter now. With that, they're going to call timeout. I think it goes charge to Canterbury. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after this. back to Bellmont High School, where Coach Peyton Selking is giving some instructions here on a timeout, making some adjustments, and they've been pretty effective at this point. Bellmont has closed the lead now down to 24-18 after being down by 10 and 12 points early on. So they've managed to tighten things up a little bit. There again, Canterbury jumped out early on Bellmont and really kind of caught them back on their heels. But Bellmont has stepped up their game here, and they'll have 2 shots now the rest of the quarter.
A couple 3-pointers there were big.
Yep.
And then they've also done a good job on the defensive end, pressuring the ball to where they're not able to get the ball down into Collins, who's been able to facilitate a lot of the offense for Canterbury, either by getting to the rim or kicking it back out to open shooters for 3-point shots. But that hasn't been the case here over the last few minutes. And credit to Bellmont's defense for doing that.
And Isaac Baker goes to the line now. 2 shots. Oh, another one off the rim. They are 2 for 5 at this point tonight. Second one's up. Second one's good.
So it could be a 1-possession ball game if Bellmont could convert it to the foul line.
Absolutely. Isaac Baker with 3 points on the game now. And Kagira goes over to Swift. Back out to Lindgraf.
Yeah, look at the pressure on the ball out top.
Yeah, it's a huge difference at that zone, and they're
right. It's harder to see
Collins. Yep. Oh, and they get it under to him. Pushes it up there. Goes up strong, and you just got to keep it out of
his hands.
Yep. If he gets it underneath, you aren't going to stop him. Lead is now 7 for Canterbury. Oh.
He handed it right out of bounds to the Canterbury bench.
Isaac Baker was expecting Hackman to move towards the 10-second line, and he had just cut going the opposite way. So
once the ball was out of his hands, you could tell he tried to yo-yo string it back in. But
it's another turnover for Bellmont. That's they show 9 for the contest. Canterbury's going to see if they can add to this lead here. Bringing the ball up the floor is Ben Harden. Up for 3 from, wow, Lindgraf. You cannot leave him open.
Yeah.
That's his second 3 of this quarter.
Plenty of space in front of him. No contest on that shot.
Right back to 10 points again. And now they're going to get a foul on Hackman. Oh, looks like he got bailed out there. I thought they were going to call a foul or a travel. Instead, they got Canterbury for a foul, and that'll be 2 shots. He'll go to the line.
If you told me that official standing right in front of Derek Adams was related to him, I would believe it.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarity there.
Yeah, a lot of resemblance.
Jake Hackman, he missed another free throw, unfortunately.
That's probably what they're talking about right now. Are you coming for Christmas? You going to come to the family gathering?
Unfortunately, Hackman is 0 for 3 tonight from the line. Sure, a little frustration there. See if he can't take the cover off the rim this time. Hey, the second one's good. So Hackman with his first point of the game. Hustle down for Harden. Going over to Penn Lanningham. Oh, shot is up. Got a new scorer on the board here, number 13, which is Lucas Swift.
Bellmont packing their zone in a little too tight there, left him wide open.
Bellmont brings it back up the floor. Isaac Baker over to Schultz on the far side. Hackman up top, drives, kicks it out to Baker once again. Brings out top. Jack Johnson's in there. Isaac Baker from 3. The near side, so there we go. If they can just keep the pressure on defensively here and keep trying to plug away. Back down to 8 points now. If they hadn't started in quite the hole they did, it would have been a little different story. For 3 once again. Luckily Lindgraf missed that. They got the rebound, another rebound, a putback. That one goes to number 11, which is Harden.
You see the frustration on Selking's face.
Yep.
With all the opportunities.
2 rebounds after that shot. Shot up for Bellmont, short. Got the rebound. Another rebound for Selking. Another shot short. So there Bellmont had the 2 rebounds and still couldn't convert. Down to 27 seconds here on the Crookerburg Auction Realty scoreboard. And the second quarter was sponsored by Sprunger & Sprunger. Second quarter here. Founded by Corey and Allison Sprunger. From adoption, advanced elder law, planning, and everything in between. Sprunger & Sprunger is a full-service law firm with offices in Berne, Bluffton, Portland, Waynedale, Angola. Canterbury goes up for the last shot, and they hit it. Angola, Fort Wayne, visiting Sprunger & Sprunger for all your legal needs is easy and convenient. With that, a last-second shot by Selking, and it's off. So Canterbury finished out that quarter just like they wanted to. Run now 35-23 at half. And we will be back with the halftime show, Adams County Hospital halftime show here in just a few moments.
1 is more than a number. It's pride in our history and the promise of what's to come. 1 farmer, 1 seed, 1 season. 1 changes everything. In 1926, Henry A. Wallace and the founders of Pioneer revolutionized farming, and we've been innovating ever since. 100 starts with 1. Our 100th season starts with you.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Call Toby, Kyle, Barb, or Mark for your insurance needs today.
Keep going, more.
In the heart of our community, we're more than just a school. Our dedicated staff ignites curiosity, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. With a range of programs, we nurture talents and build leaders. Our students excel driven by passion and support. Every success is a testament to hard work. Adams Central, where dedicated staff and student success go hand in hand.
When you walk through our doors, you'll find smiling faces, exceptional service, and a sense of family. With trusted financial solutions tailored to you. Discover the difference today. Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA. So you think you found the right guy on social media? It could be that person isn't who you thought they were. If you don't give out your personal information, you won't be a victim of fraud. A message brought to you by Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Modern meets classic with the new Amara Stone Wedding Band collection at Richard's Jewelry. Made in the USA with recycled metals, these rings mix traditional gold with new contemporary metals for a sleek, edgy look and design. Life gets tough, but so are these industrial wedding bands featuring Benchmark's lifetime guarantee. Richard's Jewelry, your exclusive Amara Stone dealer in downtown Berne.
At Freedom Chevrolet, it's more than cars and trucks. It's people. From the friendly faces who greet you to the service techs who treat your vehicle like their very own. And a sales team who listens and cares. It's neighbors serving neighbors. That's Freedom Chevrolet. Experience the difference today at Freedom Chevrolet in Bluffton.
These days, peace of mind starts at your front door. Innovative Concepts has been helping protect families for over 30 years with our trusted security experience. From smart cameras to burglary alarm systems with local 24/7 monitoring, we install it all. With a low monthly monitoring fee, protecting what matters most has never been easier. Call Innovative Concepts Audio Video today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
If you haven't seen the large new showroom at Laban Feed Mill on County Road 000 just east of Berne, now is the perfect time to come and see our expanded inventory. Fall is a great time to sow or repair your lawn with our Ezek U-Turf Lawn Seed. We also carry a large selection of fertilizers, herbicides, and insecticides for your lawn and garden needs. Don't forget to ask us about our Pro Pig DuraCube Softener Salt, the cleanest and purest softening salt available today. Lehman Female thanks all of you for keeping an eye out for farm equipment on the roadways during harvest season, and we look forward to seeing you here soon.
From dreamer to doer, bridging the gap between where we are and where we want to be, turning passion into profession, finding your true calling in a career, and bringing your dreams to life, it takes two things, the right path and the right people to walk alongside you. At Indiana Wesleyan University, we help dreamers become doers with accessible, flexible learning pathways and world-class people making world-changing connections. The road ahead, it's closer than you think. Discover the way at IWU.
Back to TP here at Bellmont High School, where we are up to the Adams Memorial Hospital halftime show. Again, experience ortho excellence with Dr. David Coates, Dr. Robert Kinney, and physician's assistant Aaron Whitman at Adams Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, part of the Adams Medical Group. Call 866-724-DOCS for a full range of treatment options specializing in sports medicine like knee, hip, shoulder, and hand care repair. So kind of to sum things up tonight, Bellmont started off in a hole quite a ways at the first break. After the first quarter, it was 18-10, and they've been trying to catch up ever since. They've made a couple runs where they, had closed things up a little bit, but then Canterbury will pull away. But unfortunately, that, like I said, first start really put them in the hole to begin with. Otherwise, they'd be battling for that 4 or 5 point differential through most of the game. But
right, and Bellmont came out immediately in a man-to-man, and Canterbury capitalized by getting the ball down low to Collins.
Nicholas Collins has been a
and that
handful.
Forced him to change things up and go to his own. And it was effective there for a little while. It took Canterbury a while to adjust. They weren't able to get the ball down into Collins, but then, they started changing their strategy up a little bit, and it seemed to work against the zone. So it's going to be up to Bellmont to come out here and, keep mixing things up defensively to try to force Canterbury to keep the ball out on the perimeter. They do have a handful of three-pointers, but I think the key to them getting back in this ball game is keeping the ball out of Nick Collins' hands and doing what you can on the offensive end to convert. They did a good job of getting to the foul line. They just didn't do a very good job once they got there.
No, they've really struggled from the foul line tonight.
But the three-point shot has gotten Bellmont back in the game at one point, and maybe that's what they're going to need here to get back in it a second time. But if you're Canterbury, you got to like the way you started this game, and you got to like the way you finished that first half. Come out here with some renewed energy, and who knows if they're successful at it. They could build this margin out and make it really hard on Bellmont to pick up a W tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Belmont's just 4 of 8 from the free throw line, so you take advantage of a few of those. That tightens things up to begin with. And as you said, keeping it out of Collins' hands underneath has been a challenge at times. They got into that zone and did a pretty fair job for a while, but Collins is still leading all scorers with 11. In fact, Canterbury had 7 scorers on the scoring column in that first half. Jack Lengraf had 6. Luca Kingera has 2. Ben Harden has 8. Aaron Penlandingham has 2. Lucas Swift has 4 with that last shot that he had right there before the half that they ran textbook right up till the time was pretty much out. And Jackson Garrett had 2, and as I mentioned, Nicholas Collins had 11, which leads all scorers. For Bellmont, scoring in the first half, we had Isaac Baker with 6. He had 1 2-pointer and 1 3-pointer, as well as 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Jake Hackman had just 1 point. He was 1 of 4, unfortunately, from the free throw line. Daniel Selking only has 2 points tonight, so that's the real story in the game. You give him his average, guess what? It's a tie game right now.
Right.
But they've held him pretty well silent. And what shots he has had, he hasn't had a chance to get a good look. They've done a nice job on him tonight. Cameron Summers has 6 points on 2 threes. And then leading scorers for Bellmont is actually Jack Schultz tonight. He's got 8 points. He had a 3-pointer in each of the first 2 halves, and then was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. So, like I said, that's where we're at right now. Bellmont has a 12-point deficit. And, if they can tighten things up here right after the half break, maybe they can make things a challenge at the end. But like I said, getting into that hole early didn't help. They have forced Canterbury into 7 turnovers. Well, Bellmont has 9 in the first half, so I'm sure neither team is real happy with that from that standpoint. You're looking at 7 or 18 turnovers in the game, or 14 or 18. Canterbury had 13 rebounds to Belmont's 10, so they've got the rebound advantage, but not overwhelmingly. So It's not like they've run away with the rebounding battle. But Bellmont has given them a cushion to start with, and now they got to find a way to overcome that.
Yeah, it's really been the Nicholas Collins game to this point, and Bellmont hasn't consistently found the answer for him. And so coming into this second half, that's the challenge. Can you neutralize Collins and keep him from, being so pivotal down there in the post? And, whether he gets to the rim and puts in an easy bucket or kicks it out, facilitates offense for others, Belmont's got to do things to keep the ball out of his hands.
Yep.
And then take care of the ball on the other end and see if you can't climb your way back into this. They've shown that they can. They crawled back in it there for a little while, got it down to about 6 points.
Yep.
So, but they just haven't been able to close that gap. And Canterbury made that little bit of a run there late to grow it back to a double-digit lead. So,
well, and unfortunately there again, you said that inside-outside game has been pretty effective for Canterbury. They had Lengraf, who had 2 threes in that second quarter. You gave him a good look, and he just buried it. And same thing in the first quarter. It was actually Harden. So they've got a couple of them from outside that can shoot if they clamp down underneath on Collins. Unfortunately, they do have those weapons outside as well. Interestingly enough, I don't think we've had a single jump ball tonight. So Canterbury starts with the ball here in the second half. Now I'm going to have a hard time. Lukangira is on the far side. I'm going to have a hard time here. Collins took one quick step before he dribbled the ball, so there's a quick turnover for Canterbury to begin the second half.
He saw an alley to the basket and just took off before he got the ball.
So easy to do, that's for sure. Take that step before you get that dribble down.
Mm-hmm.
So now see if Bellmont can't cut it down to 10 points or maybe even 9. Sucking takes it to the rim and gets taken down pretty hard. The rebound goes to Canterbury. Get it underneath to Collins, and Collins is right there. You're not going to stop him once he gets in that 5-foot range.
Right. I'll call a reach there. Looks like it's on Lukangira. No, it's on Collins.
That's a good thing it went that way. I think Selking might have given him an earful. Jack Schultz underneath, a little turn. Hey, and he gets the roll. So that's now Schultz's 10th point of the game.
Belmont with some full court pressure.
That's right.
You got to get back.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Up for 3. Makes Harden start off this third quarter now with the 3 once again. He was one of them in the early part of the game that put the 3-pointers down once you gave him a little room. Belmont gets back down to the offensive side, Selking on the near side. Hey, a little runner. Gets the roll. So now Selking just doubled his output for the night.
More pressure. And a bad pass there by Collins. Tried to get it down in low to Pat Allingham.
So now Canterbury has 9 turnovers. Oh, and Summers loses the ball handle on the ball. Schultz. Oh, man.
Nice little layup pass there from Lukangira.
Try to give it a little alley-oop, but Collins just kind of laid it in instead. And now scores 42-27, so we're down 15 points now. Boy, they just keep call timeout. I thought he was going to call over and back once again.
They're going to talk and see if he had control of the ball, so they're going to give the timeout.
Okay. So with that, we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back just right after these messages.
Here at RK Financial, we're proud to serve the families and businesses that make our communities strong. We know the value of hard work, and we know how important it is to protect what you've built and what matters most. Whether it's retirement planning, investment guidance, or reviewing your insurance needs, our local team is here to provide personal, practical advice you can count on. RK Financial. Give us a call today.
Back to Bellmont High School, where Coach Peyton Selking called a timeout quickly there. Bellmont now down by 15. As we've got about 5:50 or so here in the third quarter. The Krukenberg Auction Realty scoreboard. Third quarter is brought to you by Betsy's Boutique Shop. Shop online or in store for the latest trends in boutique clothing at Betsy's Boutique Shop. From dresses to denim, find your perfect outfit with us. Go to shopbetsys.com or visit one of our many locations, including downtown Decatur. Selking out from the top, shoots from three off the front of the iron. Rebound goes back to Canterbury. They're going to push it up. Oh, Jake Hackman takes the ball away from Canterbury.
Right away, a foul there on Noah Hayes.
So now two quick fouls again for Canterbury. Bellmont could just get some of these perimeter shots to fall, they'd be okay, but it's the one thing they're a little subject to. Get into the spells where they can't hit those perimeter shots, and that really hurts them with the lack of height that they've got. Selking from outside again off the near side of the rim. Rebound goes back to Canterbury.
Not wasting any time pushing the
it
ball.
up. Yep. Oh, knocked away. Rebound, gets his rebound. So Collins is again a force in there. He put up his own shot, got his rebound, and then was fouled. And that goes on Cameron Summers. That'll be his third foul of the game. So if they lose Cameron, that is not a good thing at all, because they don't have anybody else that can really compete with him.
Torrey Filling down there mopping the floor.
They didn't know that was part of his job description, did he?
It is now.
Collins at the free throw line hits his first one, shooting two.
Bellmont needs to answer here. They need to go on a little bit of a run.
Collins hits both of them. Substitution in for Canterbury.
Canterbury's quietly pushed this thing out.
Yep, 17 points now back into the lineup for Canterbury's Lucas Swift. Comes in for Noah Hayes. Jake Hackman brings the ball up the floor. And Canterbury's done a pretty good job of keeping the ball out at the perimeter. And a chance for a four-point play. Selking hit the three, and Luke Ngira fouled him out on top, and he'll have the and one. So a chance to tighten things up there a little bit.
But they needed that in a big way.
Yeah. Free throw's good, so a 4-point play right there for Selking. Brings it back to 13. Bellmont trying to put full court pressure. Collins gets the ball away. Now a wide open shot underneath, and he missed it. That shot was put up by Swift, and rebound comes back to Bellmont. Quickly up the floor. Oh, hey! Hackman missed it, and Cameron Summers slammed it back home on the rebound. So made a little noise. That might get a little momentum going.
A little bit. Bellmont needs a little something go their way here.
Well, as I said, Summers can jump out of the gym, and he followed up that rebound and slammed it back home. So,
is he a high jumper or a baseball player?
Volleyball player.
Oh, volleyball. Well,
actually, golfer. It's his big key, but he does play
some volleyball.
Plays volleyball also on the
that
Bellmont.
kind of leaping ability come in handy.
Oh yeah, he can put the ball down if he hones those skills a little bit. Shot up by Canterbury, no good. Rebound comes to Bellmont. Selking pushes it up the floor.
And they get a run going here.
Jack Schultz, wide open. Isaac Baker, off the back of the glass, actually. Rebound comes back to Canterbury.
Had space, but hurried his shot.
Yep. Down in the corner is Pat Mellingham. Kicks it out. Oh, wide open shot there. Good look by Harden, and he missed it off the front of the rim. Goes out of bounds. Ball goes back to Bellmont. So now Canterbury's turnovers are mounting as well. I've got 11 for them to 10 of Bellmont. And we are down to 11 points now. Easton Baker comes in for Isaac Baker. Selkin kicks it out to Cameron Summers up top, hits for three.
Here's the run they needed.
Yeah, sure is. Get a little momentum going, down to 8 points now. Belmont's going to continue to put that pressure full court. And they still keep that focus on Collins there. And a turnover once again. Belmont pushes it down the floor. Jake Heckman puts it in.
You're going to get
a timeout by Canterbury. So with that, we're going to take a timeout as well. We will be back right after this.
M&M Market on the north side of Geneva has established a sterling reputation for the food they provide. Over 150 flavors of bratwurst, a wide selection of marinated chicken and pork chops, meat and cheese trays, and a 40-foot meat and deli case full of fresh-cut meats, cut daily. Come and schedule a special event meal for any budget on your next visit. Be sure to check our Facebook page for store hours and in-store specials.
Back to Bellmont here, where Bellmont has tightened up the Canterbury lead. It was 11-0 run, I believe, is what we figured out. Now down to 6 points after being up to 17 not too long ago. So they've done a nice job putting the pressure on. Canterbury quickly took a timeout there, trying to get things reorganized, so to speak. But Bellmont definitely has shown that they can put a little pressure on them and make a run here. So Canterbury gets the ball in. Harden's going to bring it up the floor. And he's going to get it back to Swift. Takes it to the far side. Bring it back to Harden.
Good pressure there by Bellmont.
Just about threw it away. Oh, Bellmont, unfortunately. Golly.
Yeah, you got to give it to Canterbury there for controlling that.
They sure did.
Looked like they were going to cough it up.
It sure did. And there again, Bellmont had put all kinds of pressure. Jack Schultz from three. He hits it.
Belmont's woken up.
That's right. Schultz now has 13 on the game. Oh, and he forced a turnover once again. Belmont's going to get back. Schultz feeling it. He was going to take that shot. Instead, he drives in. Hackman takes a look from about 15. He got hit as he put the shot up. Cameron Summers tries to bounce it off of Collins. And it's recovered by Canterbury.
They keep the pressure on here.
That's
defensively.
Right. Up for three for Canterbury. That's in and out. Shot was put up by Harden, and unfortunately Canterbury has the rebound once again. Calling for travel. So they have another turnover right there. Bellmont got by with a break there.
That wasn't a bad possession there for Canterbury, just unable to convert.
Yep.
And I think they've done better when they're able to get into a half-court set. Belmont's kind of capitalizing on some pace here and some transition. And
Selking from three, quick release off the front of the rim. Jack Schultz right there. Oh, he tries to go with the reverse layup. Cameron Summers from three, off balance. Jake Hackman finally puts it back. They had plenty of chances there, and they finally kept at it and got their break. So now we're down to 3 points. And another turnover forced by Bellmont. Summers takes it right in. Oh, and he gets fouled on that shot.
Peyton Selking's probably wondering, where has this been all
Yeah,
night?
no kidding. Well, and the good thing about it, this can set a precedence as the season goes on, too. All of a sudden you realize, hey, we can play at a different level if we get that extra effort. So
First
one, no good again. Unfortunately, they got to take advantage of those. Had their opportunity to get it down to 1 point. Second one's in and out.
So it remains a 2-possession ball game at least.
Gira kicks it over to Collins. Back outside for 3 for Canterbury. Off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to Bellmont. Selking drives. Oh, he goes in hard. He draws a foul, so he will go to the line once again. See if he can capitalize on the free throws here.
Well, this whole run kind of was sparked by his 4-point play.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we said at that time. Maybe this can spark a little bit. Rattles the first one home. Now Jack Johnson back into the lineup for Bellmont. Cameron Summers is going to take a break. Don't want to take any chance on him with his fourth foul as we're getting ready to wrap up this third quarter. Sucking second free throw is good.
Can they get over the hill here?
He now has 10 points himself. We're down to a 1-point lead for Canterbury. Looking Guerra. Oh, they fed it underneath, and unfortunately they draw a foul, but that was a good foul there by Jack Johnson to eliminate that easy bunny. Force them to the line and earn their shots here. Pat Mallingham is at the line. First one's off the rim.
So it keeps Bellmont possession here, this next possession, chance to take the lead.
Pat Mallingham has just 2 points tonight, and the second one is missed as well. And the rebound comes to Bellmont. They have their chance to take a lead here. Looks like Selking's giving them directions for the last shot here. Just 19 seconds left on the Krugerberg Auction Realty scoreboard. Selking with the ball now with 15 seconds. Goes back to Jake Hackman. Back to Selking, back to Hackman. Little weave. Oh, Selking takes it to the hoop. Little finger roll on the layup. Two, takes the lead.
What a heck of a run here.
What a quarter. Wow, Bellmont now with the 47-46 lead at the conclusion of 3 quarters. With that, we're going to go back for a few messages, and we'll be back shortly.
Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Bluffton is where power meets adventure. From Ram trucks built to work to Chryslers built for your family and Jeeps built to explore, we've got it all. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Your road starts here.
Understanding our values allows us to make decisions on the best use of money. There's 4 things that we can do with it. We can live, we can give, we can owe, and we can grow. What are we spending money on? What causes are we wanting to support? From an O perspective, debt, taxes. But then growing, what is that we're saving towards? We believe that if we can help our clients manage the O and grow, it will give them great freedom to live and give. Contact us for a free consultation and we'll help you get started.
Well, our lucky sponsor of the night was Betsy's Boutique Shop. Third quarter, boy, I'll tell you what. Belmont looked like a whole different team in that third quarter. They really closed things up, made a huge run after being down 17 points. 18-point swing. So, yeah, obviously, they were the good luck tonight in this game so far for Belmont. As we mentioned, Belmont was down by 17 early in that second half and just came storming back. Now they're up by 1 with 47-46 lead for Belmont. That's their first lead of the night. So we'll see how they can wrap things up here in the final quarter. And in case you're not watching, Indiana just had a big interception in their game against Ohio State tonight. Shot for Belmont was off, and rebound comes back to Canterbury.
Corbin pulling some double duty here.
That's right.
Could be to Canterbury's advantage to slow this game down a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, they
They've got Collins on the bench here catching a breath. So
Noah Hayes tries to get that shot up, draws a foul. So he will go to the line for 2 himself. Noah Hayes is scoreless for tonight yet.
It stays that way.
Shots off the rim.
Banked one in.
I guess the old-fashioned way, if nothing else.
Ties it up.
47-47
Don't see many
now.
banked-in free throws.
And this is the Decatur Dental Services fourth quarter. At Decatur Dental Services, we welcome new patients and patient referrals at all of our locations in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren.
Get it out, Corbin.
Visit us at DecaturDentalIN.com to learn more about us.
Jack Schultz with a big 3.
I missed that big 3 right there with that commercial break. So Jack Schultz with another 3 for Bellmont. And Canterbury has gone cold from outside. That was Lengraf on that shot. Could not hit it. Up for the shot. This Baumgarten area, there it is again. Still can't
he spun
hit it.
his
Oh,
feet.
shoot.
Yeah. Schultz just kind of grabbed that and did a little pirouette.
That's Belmont's 12th turnover of the game.
Don't think it was a do-si-do. Was that a do-si-do, Gary? Yes.
Well, Selking, after just having 2 points in the first half, ended up with 10 in that third quarter to be at 12 points. So now we've got another full timeout for Canterbury, and we're going to take another break. We'll be back shortly.
Opening Miller Land Surveying in 2005, we've grown to not only service Adams County, but the entire Northeast Indiana region. Business growth has led us to expand with additional field crews, advanced technology, locations in both Monroe and Fort Wayne. Miller Land Surveying partners with various clients to aid in residential and commercial real estate transactions, development of schools, industrial parks, subdivisions, various commercial development projects, and more. At Miller Land Surveying, precision and professionalism is where we draw the line.
Looking to elevate your construction project? Schwartz Contracting is here to deliver. With over 20 years in the industry, owner Dan Schwartz has been providing reliable home construction, barn buildings, pole barns, garages, barns, and barn dominiums throughout Adams County and beyond. When it comes to building your dream home or an impressive new barn, Dan Schwartz and his team are the ultimate champions. When you choose SCI, you're getting a team that brings expertise and commitment to take down every project. They're all about getting the job done right. Are you ready to tackle your next project? Contact Dan Schwartz at 260-525-0266. Schwartz Contracting, where solid construction is always the winning move.
Back to Belmont High School. We're back in action here with just 6:46 left in the fourth quarter. Belmont now has the lead after being down 17 points early in the second half. They turned things around and ended up that quarter up by 1 at the end of the third quarter, and now are up by 3. And Canterbury's trying to tighten up that lead here just a little bit with Nicholas Collins at the line.
He's been the key for Canterbury tonight.
Yep. First shot's good. Last foul's on Selking, his second of the game. Collins hit his second one now.
Got a substitution here. Noah Hayes comes back in, takes down Landgraf.
Collins now has 17 points on the night. Actually, that makes 19. 19 points for the game for him. Now Hackman brings it up. Now Belmont may try and slow things down just a little bit. And, Jack Schultz from 3. Oh, in and out. Rebound goes to Canterbury, and they're going to push it up the floor. Had a good look, and it looked like he may hit that. And hit the near rim, bounced across, and back out. Harden back to Luka Kingira. He tries to drive underneath.
There.
They got him trapped in the corner there. Unfortunately, again, I can't see very well down there looking through the banners.
Everything happening in that
Gira
little
there.
Stretch of real estate.
Yeah, exactly. Seems to. Oh, a big three there for Harden.
Deep one, too.
That gives Canterbury the lead once again, 52-50.
He's 5-6 feet behind the three-point line.
Yep. That looked like a sulking shot here. Oh, Easton Baker takes a nice little drive. Smallest guy on the team, he takes it right to him for a nice little layup right there. Tie the game back up. Bellmont's going to keep that full court pressure. Oh, and Schultz, it looked like it wasn't too bad a block here, but got called on the foul. So, again, now Canterbury will go back to the line. Unfortunately, that's the third team foul for Bellmont in this quarter. That's not a good thing as we get down to the stretch. It's Noah Hayes that'll be shooting 2 here. First one's in and out. Well, luckily, Canterbury hasn't done a great job at capitalizing on their free throws either. Second one's off the back of the rim. Rebound comes back to Canterbury. Another 3, short off the rim. Rebound goes to Canterbury once again. Luke Kagira got control of it there. Oh.
Spin move there by Harden.
Harden, and now Bellmont fouls once again. Score is tied up 52-52 here. Fourth team foul for Bellmont already. Canterbury has none. This looking Kagira is wide open down here in this corner trying to get the attention. Couldn't see there who hit that. I think that was actually Hayes. Yep. Oh, it was Hayes?
Yeah, Hayes.
I thought maybe it was Harden at first. Easton Selking from 3 off the rim. Rebound goes back to Canterbury.
Lost the ball.
Yeah, exactly. That was Harden making a drive. Oh, Jake Ackman. Cameron Summers underneath. Oh, a little finger roll. I think I wish he would have just gone straight up with that one. Rebound goes back to Canterbury. Bring it back down here, and he travels, so a turnover on Canterbury.
Student section called that one before
Yeah.
Jared Adler was able to make his call.
Coach Derek Adams wasn't real happy about that one. There again, now Canterbury with a 2-point lead, 54-52 with just 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter, I'm sorry. Cameron Summers over to Jake Hackman. He drives to the basket, going to take it to the rim for 2 on a nice layup right there.
Some Olay defense.
Ties things back up once again. Oh, unfortunately, Jack Schultz wasn't able to get his feet under him, and Luka Kagira here is going to be shooting 2 with 5 fouls now on the quarter. So that's what I was afraid might turn into an issue for them. So we'll see what happens here if that comes back to bite them. Bellmont, that is. Oh, rattles that one in.
Yeah, that's always the funniest roll to me. When they
off
hit
the front, and then
rim.
it rolls in, yeah. Bounces over and in.
Defying the laws of physics.
Yeah. Second for looking gear, in and out. Oh.
Collins went up for it. Cameron Summers in the way. I think they're saying it was.
They thought it was off of Summers, but when they called it off of Collins, but the Canterbury fans wanted it off of Summers, but obviously somebody changed the direction there, and Collins was up a little higher than Summers on that one. So Baker over the top, an air ball. Rebound goes to Canterbury. Turnover for Canterbury. Jack Schultz going to take it to the rim. Nice little lay-in. There we go. Schultz is having a heck of a game tonight. This is his breakout game for his sophomore season.
Boy, and hand it to Bellmont for coming back and making this a game.
Yeah, Belmont's back up by 1 now, 56-55, and they're putting pressure all over Canterbury. They got him trapped in the corner. Look at Kagira. Did they get him for 5?
No, they
called a timeout. So Coach
Adams.
Derek Adams there got the timeout. So with that, we're going to take another timeout, and we'll be back here with the rest just after this.
Here at the local Keystone Energy office in Monroe, our drivers, service technicians, administrative assistants, and sales staff are centered on you. We work hard to meet your energy needs with superior products and exceptional service.
We are here to lead with purpose, serve with impact, grow responsibly with our local community, embrace our roots and humble beginnings.
Keystone Cooperative Monroe team is centered on you.
Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960.
We are here to help you through all stages of life.
From commercial properties
To auctions
to farmland and equipment
and owning your first home.
We have the expertise and experience you can count on.
Visit us in person or online at mslehman.com.
Welcome back to Bellmont High School, where it has become a barn burner after the first 2.5 quarters. Canterbury looked like they were going to keep it to where Bellmont couldn't close things up.
Yeah, there's not many teams fall down by 17.
No, they were up by 17 early in the second half, and since then, Bellmont just came storming back, and it's been a back-and-forth game now for the last quarter here. It's now Belmont's lead, 56-55, with just 3:03, I believe it is, on the Krugerberg Auction Realty scoreboard. Again, you're here with the Decatur Dental fourth quarter sponsor. Oh, and another turnover by Canterbury. Jake Heckman lays it in.
You got to wonder, being Canterbury's first game, is endurance and stamina.
Well, a little fatigue, a little bit of. Oh, and another ball tipped away. Another turnover by Canterbury.
Jack Schultz with the pick
Jack
off
Schultz
there.
on that. Forced that turnover right there. Now I can see Bellmont just taking some time off the clock here. Force Canterbury to, and Canterbury's at a disadvantage now because they can't even force Bellmont to go to the line here.
Deep.
Selking from 3. I'm not sure that would have been a choice shot, and I'm pretty sure not because Peyton Selking had his hands on his head like, what are we thinking, unfortunately?
Yep.
Called situational awareness at that time.
Yeah, he was looking for a dagger. He was trying to really put a load into the scoreboard.
But as long as Canterbury doesn't have the ball, in and out, and a rebound goes to Bellmont.
Selking immediately says, slow it down.
Yep. In and out. Oh, and they
Daniel
turned it
Selking
over.
Just hands it right over. Big
and
bucket
guess
there.
what? An and one, and I guarantee, unfortunately, that's where not having your uncle as your coach is not your friend. I'm pretty sure he's going to reflect on that one a little bit.
Good move there by Pat Mallingham.
Yeah, Pat Mallingham hadn't scored since the first quarter, and what a good time to do that. Now this,
Collins goes over the back.
Collins goes
for the
way
rebound.
over the top on that one. But, that doesn't hurt them too much because, like I said, they get to a point where they're going to have to foul Bellmont. They got 4 fouls to enforce the 2 shot rule. So Belmont's in an advantage here, not having chalked up too many fouls. Oh, another shot from clear out of 3-point. Not sure if they wanted that one or not either. It was Hackman on that one. Fortunately, now you give them a chance to take the lead here. Oh, boy.
Oh, and he's
Collins
hard to
underneath,
stop.
and he's going to force it in there. I think the guys may have lost a little sight on probably what Selking wanted to do in the last 2 minutes there. And instead of continuing to throw it up, handle that ball. As long as Canterbury doesn't have it in their hand, they can't be scoring. So
Timeout here for Bellmont.
So with that, we're going to go take another break, and we'll be back here in just a few moments.
At Decatur Dental Services, all of our offices provide complete dental care, including crowns, bridges, and dentures, teeth whitening, orthodontics and Invisalign, restorations, preventative care, cosmetics, and sports mouth guards. In Decatur, Botox and Juvederm are available as well. We have offices in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren to serve you. To learn more about our doctors, office hours, and insurance information, please visit DecaturDentalIN.com or like us on Facebook. New patients are always welcome, as are patient referrals, so contact us today.
At the University of St. Francis, we believe everyone's made for greatness. Here, students are inspired to reach higher, academically, personally, and spiritually. We're not just shaping minds, we're forming servant leaders with purpose and heart. Rooted in faith and tradition, we prepare students to live lives of virtue, service, and joy. This is where faith meets reason, and where students discover who they're truly called to be. Discover greater.
Welcome back to Bellmont High School. We're down the last 52 seconds here. Bellmont is down by 1 run after I'd call probably two errand possessions there. Two long shots they put up that I know Peyton Selking did not look to be too happy with. They had the lead by 3 and just need to burn time off the clock. The only way that Canterbury can score is if you give the ball back to them, and with 2 missed shots, did just that and took the lead once again. So now Belmont's got to find a way to get a good shot off here and hit the basket. Selking short on the rim. Rebound goes to Canterbury. Now they're going to have to foul, and it gives Canterbury 2 shots. This is not the position they wanted to, or they.
There's a timeout.
Another timeout for Canterbury. So we're going to go back to commercials, or are we going to stay right here?
We can keep it here.
Stay right here. Yeah, like I said, Bellmont was in a really good position there, and I know that the way Coach Selking carried his emotion, that was not what he wanted to do there. And early in the season, young guys or inexperienced guys that just, I guess, your situational ball game that knowing that the only way for them to get back into it is get the ball back to them, and unfortunately they did just that.
Right. Canterbury's been at the foul line a handful of times here tonight. Hasn't been firing on all cylinders when they get there.
No.
So I think you're going to see Bellmont come out of this timeout, really try to force a turnover on the inbounds. If that doesn't happen, you might see a little bit of time go off the clock, but not a lot before they start committing fouls to try to create more possessions for themselves.
Yeah.
But
unfortunately, this is where the bonus situation that they used to have isn't in the favor for Bellmont.
Right.
And,
you send them there for a 1 bonus. And
it was in great favor for Bellmont before. They only had 1 team foul against them, or I should say against Canterbury. So Canterbury had to foul them 4 times to even get the ball back at this early point. And,
but they don't have to worry about that right now with the lead.
Quick shots were not in their favor at that point, I don't think so. Now let's see if they can't force another turnover. Canterbury on my record here has 19 turnovers to Belmont's 13. So
if I'm Canterbury, I want the ball in Collins' hands.
Oh, absolutely. But if you're Bellmont,
they're going to call a foul before the ball comes in. It's going to be on Baker. It's going to send Ben Harden to the line.
And I missed that. The official kind of made a precedent on that foul the way he called it too, so I didn't see
I think it was a little bit of a hold trying to keep him from getting away.
What Baker had done there exactly, but again, like you said, Harden's going to be at the free throw line. First one's good.
Another one here really puts pressure on Bellmont.
Yep, absolutely.
Canterbury's bringing Hayes back in off the bench here.
Second one's missed, so now it's a 2-point game.
Keeps Hayes at the scorer's table.
Oh, boy, from 3. Summers hits the three-pointer from the far line.
Clutch shot.
Wow. Now it's down for the last shot here for Canterbury. I'm surprised. I don't know if they have any timeouts left. I haven't been watching closely. Luke Ngira, he's trying to force it in there. Short off the rim.
That's it.
And Bellmont wins the game.
Completes the comeback.
Oh, wow. What a game. That's as exciting as it's been here at Bellmont boys basketball for a while.
Yeah.
Excellent
comeback.
Comeback there to win it by a score of 61-60 at the conclusion of the game after being down by 17 early in the third quarter. Tell you what, we're going to go back for a few messages. We'll be back for the post-game show here right after this.
Building people's dreams for the past 19 years, Marquee Builders offers a complete design build experience. Whether you're looking to build a new home or just update your existing home, we offer a full range of construction services to Adams and the surrounding counties. If you need help visualizing your project, we have a full-time design staff that can work with you to create the look of your dreams. Big or small, the attention to detail and exceptional quality is what all of our customers have come to expect. Give us a call for your free consultation or stop in and visit us at our showroom in Berne.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
So why is planning your funeral pushed to the back of the list? The answer to that question is different for everyone. But the staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want you to know that this process is easy, stress-free, and is a wonderful gift that you can give your family. Pre-plan today. Give us a call at 260-724-7167 to set up an appointment.
Steve Rich has been serving all of Adams County as a Good Neighbor State Farm agent from his office in Decatur since 1980. For all of your auto, home, life, and business insurance, Steve can show you what being a good neighbor is all about. Call or text Steve at 728-2933 or stop by his office at 230 South 2nd Street in Decatur from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. He can even meet you in the evening or on Saturday by appointment. All your insurance needs under one roof. To combine and save, talk with State Farm agent Steve Rich.
Welcome back to the Adams County Adams Woodcrest post-game show. At Adams Woodcrest Senior Living, we offer a wide array of services to address the needs of the most independent seniors and families needing support for an aging loved one. Our service levels include independent living, assisted living, memory care, nursing care, services, and short-term rehabilitation. To learn more, go to adamswoodcrest.org for more. Boy, I'll tell you what, had two big sponsors tonight that if you go by the sponsors in their quarters, the Decatur Dental fourth quarter was absolutely as exciting as it gets. Bellmont relinquished the lead late in the fourth quarter after a couple, mistakes on the offensive side, and then came back and ended up taking the lead late, 61-60 on a Cameron Summers three-pointer that was like, oh boy, and he hammered it. And tell you what, that was the story of the game. As we mentioned early on, Bellmont was down by 17 points early in the third quarter and roared back. By the end of the third quarter, they were up by 1, and then gained on the lead throughout the fourth quarter for a while, and then gave that lead back to Canterbury late, and we thought, well, this could be a little bit of trouble for them.
Right.
And then they got into that last possession, and Summers hit that three from the far side, and that was all it wrote at that point. Bellmont comes away with a 61-60 victory tonight. Scoring for the game for Canterbury, it was Jack Lengraf with 8 points. Lucan Guerra had 3 points. Noah Hayes had 3 points. Ben Harden had 15 points. Pat Lanningham had 2 points. Lucas Swift with 4 points. Jack Garrett had 2 points. And leading all scorers actually was Nicholas Collins. And Bellmont, they did an excellent job adjusting to Collins. And they knew they couldn't shut him down, but they did a better job after the first quarter of keeping him out of the paint or getting the ball, being able to get the ball in the paint to him. And reduced his effectiveness, I guess you could say. So there again, congratulations to Coach Selking And the boys on that adjustment really made the difference there. Scoring for Bellmont, it was Easton Baker for 2 points, Isaac Baker with 6 points, Jake Hackman with 9 points, Daniel Selking with 12 points, and only 2 of those in the first half. He had 10 in the third quarter. Didn't have a single point in the fourth quarter, but there again, the other guys stepped up and really did what they needed to. Cameron Summers had 14 points with that buzzer beater 3-point winning shot, and Jack Schultz ended up with 15 points tonight on his breakout game on his sophomore campaign. So, again, excellent showing by Bellmont, and to show that they have that drive to continue to fight throughout the game was a huge part tonight. And we look at rebounds and turnovers, and that was something that mounted very quickly for Bellmont. They greatly reduced their turnovers in the second half. They ended up with 13 turnovers to 19 for Canterbury, and I'm sure I may have been off there, 1 or 2 of them. The rebound advantage went significantly to Canterbury, as we noticed. It was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29 rebounds to Belmont's 19, but Bellmont still managed to overcome that by the additional turnovers. So,
right.
A
lot of those rebounds for Canterbury came from Collins.
Yeah.
They'd get the ball down there, get a shot off, it wouldn't go in, and he'd be there to clean it up. But just a really nice job by Bellmont, never saying die.
Yeah.
They kept at it. They kept the pressure up defensively, really got after Canterbury. I think wore them down. It's a team coming in here playing their first game. Belmont's got a few under their belt. And I think, they just showed a little signs of fatigue.
Yep.
The shots weren't falling for them late in the ball game.
Yep.
Turnovers became a little bit more of an issue for them late than what they were early on. But Bellmont just kept the pressure on and really kept going right at them.
Well, and several,
finally able to get over the top.
Yeah, as you alluded to, those rebounds, several of those Canterbury came up empty. They had 2, 3 rebounds all in one possession and just could not get the ball to fall, where Bellmont kept the pressure on them underneath. And so that was huge for Bellmont, that standpoint, too. Even though they gave up that rebound advantage and a lot of those on the offensive boards, they were able to keep them from scoring. So it still was very, very effective ultimately. So we will see if Coach Peyton Selkin comes up here shortly. I don't see where he's at.
We can go ahead and do our player of the game. And
I'm guessing he may have forgotten with all the excitement. That's fine, too.
Excused.
So Berne Witness, player of the game, sponsored by FM Investments, Raymond James. For investments, finances, or retirement planning, call 260-368-9939 to set up an appointment at FM Investments Raymond James. And tonight's player of the game, I think Clint kind of alluded to what he felt, and I'll let him tell you who that's going to be.
Well, there were a lot of guys that stepped up at different points in the game, but when it came down to it, there were some stats that were kind of equaled out over the course of the game. But when you come through with the game winner the way Cam Summers did and have the night that he had, during that stretch where they were trying to erase that 17-point lead, you had Daniel Selking with that 4-point play, and then right after that, you had Summers come up with a putback dunk that really kind of sparked his team, and he came down the other end of the floor and was really energized. And I think they fed off that, and I think it just snowballed from there. And so then he comes up with that big game-winning 3 from the corner right in front of his student section. So.
And he had 4 clutch threes tonight, and that was obviously the biggest one of all of them. And, hey, and Coach Peyton Selking did make it up here. We thought maybe he'd forget with all that excitement there, Coach. No, I understand. So I'll tell you what, Clint's going to interview Coach here and see what he has to say with the results of tonight's game. I'll tell you what, it's as exciting as it's been in a long time here at Bellmont with that big win tonight. So.
So you feeling a little bit like Lazarus?
Oh,
you're down 17 points there in the third quarter.
Jeez.
So what are you telling your team when you're down 17 points and really struggling to get any kind of flow? I mean, what was the message? What were you guys trying to do?
Yeah, we talked at halftime about, man, just settle in, settle down. We start with Carroll, then we play Concordia, we scrimmage Blackhawk Christian. You've seen ball pressure from those 3 schools. They're as good defensively as anybody in our area. And tonight, for whatever reason, they sped us up so much. They sped us into into 10 first-half turnovers, and we just can't do that. We have to value possessions. We have to take care of the basketball. On the flip side of that, we wanted to be a little bit more aggressive defensively. This is Canterbury's first game,
right.
and watching them a year ago to now is a different team. Big 33.
Yeah, Collins.
He's a different guy than he was a year ago.
Yeah.
11 shot it like crazy, and it looked good, and it went consistently. So we got to see him for a half and try to make some adjustments. We thought, the big kid's kind of killing us and open everything up, so let's try to pick on their guards a little bit by adding some full court pressure. The guys did a great job with that. They really did, being active with their hands and rotating to spots, and I thought that really changed the game for us. The fact that we could slow down ourselves but speed them up.
Right, exactly.
It just allowed us to get some easy ones in transition and then kind of get into the flow of the game. I felt like in the first half we never really got comfortable. We never got settled in. It seemed like we were a step slow kind of the whole night. But all the credit in the world goes to our guys for battling a huge third quarter, end of the third quarter, and then kind of back and forth in the fourth quarter. Some questionable shot selection.
I was going to ask you about those there. You had the lead.
They're trying to.
Did you have some hunks of hair between your fingers?
Oh, my goodness. I'm going to be bald by the end of the year if we keep doing that. But that's a little bit of, I would say, inexperience. But those are two of my guys that are on the more experienced side. But that's got to be a learning
right.
Experience for us. Just really valuing possessions late, especially when you're ahead. But to our guys' credit, we didn't let it lead to a loss, even after a breakdown defensively, and we give up an and one, and they tie it, and then they take the lead. To finish the way they did, man, I could not be more proud of my guys.
Yeah. So there you get the ball, for a shot there with, you're down. Was that drawn up for Cam to get that ball in the corner, or was that just an opportunity that presented itself and he took advantage of it?
It was not. We were telling our guys I expected 12 to make both free throws. He shoots the ball well enough. He hit the first, misses the second. We were going to run a set, but they kind of pressured the rebound. They doubled that. We threw it to Jack. He pushed ahead. We made a pass up the floor. Cam did a great job stepping to space. Threw it to Cam in the corner, and Cam Summers is a great basketball player. He spent a lot of time this summer on his shot. So his hard work pays off. I could not be happier to see his hard work pay off, and that's just an absolutely huge shot for us.
Yeah. So a team gets down by 17 points. How much do you think it helped? You get that 4-point play. That was big, and then you get a putback dunk. I mean, you had to feel it happening at that point in time.
Yeah, you could kind of feel the energy in the gym come back. I thought Dan got good looks in the first half. They just didn't go. And you keep telling him, he missed an open shot in the corner. And then we tell him at a free throw, hey, next one's going to go. Next one's going to go. You shoot it too well to continue to miss shots. And his next one down the floor, he gets an and one to kind of spark us a little bit. And then Jake Hackman makes a great drive. It's hard to finish over a big, long, athletic 33. And Cam Summers does a great job not giving up on the play, not assuming that Jake's going to finish it, and trails it. And Cam's a great athlete as well, and goes up and gets a tip dunk, and it's rejuvenated with life here in the gym. And when things like that happen, you're a step quicker rather than a step slower. You're more active with your hands. You're pressuring the ball more. So yeah, that was a big momentum shift for us there in that third quarter.
And how valuable is this now? You can tuck that away, and no matter what you guys see, we came back from 17 points before. They know now that maybe no deficit's too big.
Yeah,
so you don't want to be in that situation to begin with.
No, but there's a ton of lessons to take from this. We'll go through it and watch it this week and go through all the lessons we can learn, especially guarding that big inside. With Bo out, we're a little undersized right now, so we have to make adjustments. We have to do things that we may not normally do. talk about some of the lessons offensively about slowing down and being strong with the basketball and getting into the flow of an offense. And then talk about, hey, we can make adjustments at halftime. We can play with anybody as long and athletic and as well as Canterbury shot it tonight. There's some sort of weakness there. There's a chink in that armor that we need to find, and we found it in the second half with some pressure on the guards. And, like you said, no deficit is too big. You guys are capable of doing great things and playing with anybody. And then the last lesson there is shot selection late in the fourth quarter. But
so who comes up next? Who you got next?
We have Heritage next Saturday, who has been playing very, very good basketball. They're similar to what we saw tonight. Long, athletic, want to get up and down, want to pressure you in the full court, want to run and jump you and pressure you in the half court. So I think we're, kind of battle tested early on in the year with what we've played. Carroll's a great defensive team. Concordia gets after you. These guys got after us a little bit tonight, so it's going to be more of the same. It's not going to be easy by any means. Heritage is undefeated for a reason, but we're looking forward to it next Saturday.
Well, congratulations on a big win tonight.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here.
You bet. So you heard him. No deficit's too big.
No,
so
absolutely.
They come out against Heritage. It's going to be 17-0 before they tip the ball off. Let's get after it.
Exactly. Right? They shifted into a whole nother gear in that second half, to say the least, and it hopefully shows them a lot tonight. And like he said, that a couple mistakes there late in the fourth quarter where they in their possessions, they'll learn from that. They won't have those same kind of errors down the road, and we'll see where they go from here. He talked about this team that you see, early in the season won't even be the same team that you'll see late in the season, just by their growth and their development. So, great way to get on the winning side of things tonight after a couple tough losses with Carroll and Concordia. And with that, we want to thank everybody for being here tonight, for our sponsors giving us the opportunity to share the game. And with that, we want to wish everybody a good night.
All right.